Hi everyone, anyway. Most of you know me. I'm patient and chair of Ocular Melanoma in UK, as we now are, very proudly. And I just wanted to, I think there's a few people in the room and more for some people which are in group. It's the kind, I'm stage X. I was diagnosed stage 1, then I was diagnosed I was told, they thought I was stage 4. Then they didn't know what I was. And there's quite a few of us, to be honest. It's kind of that stage in between. So basically, how did we take those words? Is it shock? Is it fear? Is it anger? Any of the above, ring mad. What to expect? You may be told to come back in 6 weeks. You may be told to come back in 3 months. You may be put on a watch and wait. You know, your lesion might be in a place where they say, yeah, actually, we could biopsy this without causing you any risk of seeding. We really don't like the look of it, or actually, we think it looks okay, but given your diagnosis of ocular melanoma, we haven't got a clue what it is. You may be lucky enough to get a PET scan. Great, more radiation. It was very interesting yesterday with the talk at the ultrasound versus MRI. And the CT scans and the PET scans that we undergo throughout our lives, if we've had plaque treatment, we've already suffered radiation damage, and we are just bringing more in and more in and more in. Sometimes I actually think less is more, because the damage for a lot of us is quite vast. So what do we do? Do we embrace life, try take each day and live to the fullest of our extent? I mean, who was it said yesterday? They were told by, I think, Limbo that they only had a few years to live, sold up, went round the world, came back and was still going strong, and was very, very poor. So I can only share with you how it's gone for me. Found new love. I certainly didn't think that was going to happen. Who the hell's going to take on a cancer patient? Well, you know, people do, and I'm very, very grateful to him. Yeah, I even got a new stepdog. I mean, it's fabulous. So you do move on, and I think the inspirational members of our group that we are as patients and advocates, I think that's what has held us all together. And meeting Joe the kind of week and a half after going through my radiotherapy and thinking, what am I going to do? Am I going to sit in a corner and cry, or am I going to just grab this and run? So thank you to every one of you for grabbing this and running with it, because actually we don't have a choice. So financial support, this is something that we've discussed. We are looking to possibly get a welfare support advisor within Ocular Melanoma UK. I've done a little bit of searching and actually emailed something to Matt only this morning. There is a charity that claims, and I'm only saying claims because I've done no research into it at all, but there is a charity out there that may be able to support us with legal aid through trying to access PIP and some of the other benefits that we should be eligible for. So the critical illness cover, I know there's a patient in the room who, there was a wording on the policy at primary diagnosis, wasn't covered, and then was diagnosed stage 4, and they said, and it's like, well, hang on a minute, this isn't fair. So there's too many loopholes out there, and we are rare, but together we can go forward and ask for further support, because finances really do take a tumble. I haven't been able to maintain my job, and I'm one of the lucky ones to get PIP. And when you fill in that application, there are certain things that need to go on it. Life insurance, you need the backing of your oncologist, because they actually have to put some very, very specific wording in there. So if you've got your doctor, even your GP can do it for you. Yeah, like I say, PIP, it's a bit of a lottery. Learning to live with the flight and fright. You know, we do fight it, yes, but some of us just want to fly away. But it's really scary, guys. And the stress itself is actually just as damaging as some of the things that we're undergoing. I mean, the cancer itself is horrendous, and the stress that having cancer causes is horrendous. So certain things that we can do, and I know there's a holistic talk coming not long after me, I think possibly straight after me. Do try and exercise regularly. I just wanted to put that in there, even if it means just exercising your mind. Use one of the apps. There's the Headspace, the Balance. There's a few of the charities that actually, the kind of living with cancer charities. I know we will try and get a membership code, basically, so that you can go on to someone like Headspace or the Balance app. And it will give you, I know Balance gives you at least 1 year for free, so it's worth having a look. Positive mindfulness is vital to our stress reduction and the ability to find focus in our thoughts, which can randomise themselves regularly. I go back to the sleep talk from yesterday. Take a breath. Literally, take a breath. Some advice I was given yesterday: preparation is key. Get prepared for the worst. You know, it will help you to have a plan, because when you take that call, the first thing you do is your mind goes blank, because you just think, where are we going now? What do we need? So might be worth all of us who've been diagnosed at primary stage to know, how big was your lesion at detection? How big is the lesion of metastatic possibility? Where is it? How many are there? Treatment options that are available. Keep up with our new website, which will have all the treatment options that are available to us. The trials that are running, are you eligible for the trial? There are certain blood tests that you can have in advance to know whether you're HLA positive, HLA negative, just odds and sods that can save time to get you on that timeline to treatment. And obviously there's our stage 4 group, and we are here, and I'll send you back to Matt again if you want any advice. Please reach out to any one of us at Ocular Melanoma UK, and thank you very much for your time here this weekend.